ways ever to make ads that totally crush it. This is literally like a cheat code for making good ads. I can't believe it has taken me this long to figure out this technique because it's so totally obvious. All right, so here's the deal, okay? Sent an email out to the old list last week, and the email worked really, really well. Nothing new there. Sometimes you send emails out and they work really, really well, right? So here's the email, okay? So this is specifically, I know there's a bunch of junk here on my screen, but that's for a reason, all right? So this is the email, okay? If I can get all this stuff working properly. Let me make sure we're live too, by the way. Maybe we are. Maybe we're not. Hard to tell. I don't know. Looks like we are. Anyway, this is the email, okay? So if you're, yeah, all right, cool. Thank you. I see some folks there are watching. You never know with the streaming software sometimes. So here's the email, right? And this went out to my whole list, and the purpose of this thing was to get high-ticket phone appointments. All right, qualified people filling out an application, booking an appointment to talk to my agency, all right, which is ROAS.org. So that was the mission, okay? So here's the email that went out right here, and the subject line was kind of hard to read here. It says, hey, call me real quick. And then it's literally just an email like saying, hey, call me if you want us to do any of these things for you. Number one, create and manage all your ads, including the YT, the FB, the retargeting, etc. Find out where your funnel is losing sales and fix it. Build you a super cool follow-up system that keeps selling things to your leads, or do any of those things with you. Here's how to reach me. The page there literally has 3 sentences that describe how this works. We have a few openings tomorrow. Go here and check out the 3-sentence super page, etc. And then I make a joke about the phrase 3-sentence super page because I think that's hilarious. I don't know why. I'm easily entertained. Okay. So anyway, one would be like, well, dude, maybe it's a great page. Look how horrible this page looks. So I built this web page myself. Obviously, I'm not a web designer. Look at how purple I am in this video right here. So if you press play, you'll see it. I totally thought that I was like about to have a heart attack or something. It turns out I didn't read the directions on the camera and didn't install the right drivers. So like it just made everything look purple. And for 2 weeks, I literally thought I had serious health problems. I don't, thankfully. And thank you for everyone who reached out and was like, dude, in your videos, you look like you really are about to have a heart attack. Not too good at reading directions. Anyway, so that was the email. Now check this out, okay? So let's go back to the old computer here. Here is, and I had to take screenshots of this for you because I didn't want to accidentally violate privacy. So what the blurred out part here that you see, that's people's email addresses and stuff. That's why it's blurred out. I didn't want to show that in video because that's not cool. However, all right, let me show you this. So that email, I sent out that email twice, and so I use tracking and everything to see what's working. So we've already had 37 appointments that have been held because of that email. Again, I sent that email twice, and now we still have 15 more appointments to go. So math is not an exact science, but I'm pretty sure that 37 plus 15 is 52. Maybe. You never know with math. It's kind of wishy-washy. It's not an exact science. But the email worked really, really well. I was like, holy crap, that email worked pretty good. And then I'm thinking, I should probably run some ads for the agency, get people to go there. We haven't had to advertise much because, we have a pretty good brand and all of that kind of stuff. But still, it was like, I should probably run some ads and things that might be helpful, right? So I was like, what should I say in the ad? And then the totally obvious hit me, which was, hey, rocket scientists, why don't you say the exact same thing in the ad that you said in the email? And that's really what I mean by this is like a cheat code for making awesome ads. So if you have an email list and you run ads, go through your emails that worked really, really well, and then turn what you said in the email into an ad, because chances are it'll work. It'll work for us. I'll show you the stats in a minute. This is ridiculous, though. All right, so specifically, here's what we did. Okay, so let's see. Let me get out of the way. I don't need that slide anymore, so I can delete that. Great. Okay, so we'll come back over here. Last thing you want to have to do is look at this thing. Okay, so here is the ad. All right, so this is what it looks like in the Facebooks, okay? And I'm going to show you the results in a minute. This worked. And so here is the ad on Facebook, okay? So it's a video ad. In the video, I look like I'm about to have a heart attack because I didn't know how to operate my camera. I still really don't. But in the ad, no kidding, all right? Like, read the email in the ad. Pretty much just read what I said in the email in this beautiful, said with not just the slightest bit of sarcasm there, said the same thing in the email. And then, look at this, all right? Here's the ad copy, okay? And here's the email. Same thing, all right? I mean, the only thing I'm doing is I'm taking out those links, all right? Something done broke. Oh, it looks like my camera broke. Weird. Okay, that's strange. My camera just stopped. All right, so you don't get to look at me anymore. You just have to look at the screen, which is probably for the best. Okay, so anyway, that's the difference, right? There you go. So the email and the ad, same thing. Okay, and then I just read that. So you're probably wondering, like, dude, did it work? And if it did work, how did it, how well did it work? Let's see. Oh, look, using a different camera. Ha-ha! My Sony camera broke, but I can come to the Logitech. Anyway, check out these results here. All right, so I use this tool. It's called Segmetrics. Love it, by the way. Greatest tool ever. These are good. They don't pay me to say that. I just really am happy with them. So I'm running this. I started running it on Friday, the 9th of April. So it's only been running for a little while. And look at this. I got 2 separate campaigns. Both campaigns are running this ad. Okay, so it's not like there's any magic in the campaigns or whatever. Check out this cost per booked appointment. Now, dude, this is a booked appointment. All right, this isn't an opt-in. These are people going to the website. If you want to check it out, go to roas.org/call. You can see it. They're going to the website, they're filling out the application, and they are booking an actual appointment. Now, when you run a high-ticket funnel, if you do, and not everybody does, but I still think the strategy is applicable to anyone. When you run a high-ticket funnel, you know your numbers, right? So you're like, okay, every booked appointment is worth X. I'm willing to pay up to $500 for a booked appointment. I'm cool with it, right? So, I mean, I'd rather not. I'd rather have it for significantly less, which is what this ad is producing, okay? So have a look at the cost here. Our average cost per booked appointment from this campaign is $71.59. We've gotten 18 leads from this campaign yet. Now, it's showing no revenue here, probably because we haven't talked to them yet. Like you saw the calendar is booked. It's crazy. And I'm happy about that. I mean, you ain't going to hear any complaining out of me. I'm super happy about that. But isn't that bizarre how well that worked? It's like 22 years I've been doing this. Never occurred to me that, like, hey, dude, maybe if you just went through your emails that worked real good and turned them into ads, maybe those ads would work. Turns out it's a pretty solid strategy. It's the old find something that works and keep doing more of it trick. Who would have ever thought? Anyway, hope you find this helpful. If if your ads aren't working like you want them to, then maybe, give it a whirl. Go look through your emails and look at some emails that produced a lot of revenue and then use that copy in your ads. And then maybe you might want to go hog wild crazy and make a beautiful video like this one, here where you're essentially reading the content of the email, which I fully recognize is really patently ridiculous, but it worked, and it's great, and I'll take it. And there's probably, I bet some of y'all are probably like, dude, wait a minute, what are you doing over here that's getting you qualified phone calls for $18.77? And the answer is for my clients. Ha! So if you want my company to do any of that stuff for you, take over your marketing, run your ads, build out awesome follow-up sequences that convert people into clients, handle your leads for you, or train you to do all that stuff, go to roas.org/call. That's how you spell ROAS right there, ROAS.org /call. Book a call with the team. If let's see, I think I might actually be telling you to do something that is physically impossible right now. So this is just the beautiful web page here. Looks like right now all we have are a couple of slots available on Friday the 16th. Of course, I'm making the assumption that you're watching this as I'm streaming it to you. So if you're watching this later, then maybe we have more bookings. But if he wants to do this stuff for you, then go there and book a call with the team, and we'll talk about it. All right, that's the old tip of the day. Sorry about the weirdness with the other camera. I think the battery died. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to work the other camera. Have yet to read the directions. Never going to read the directions, okay? How about that? Thank you all for watching this. I appreciate it. And hopefully we stream successfully to, looks like we might have eventually simulcasted to YouTube as well as Facebook. So, yeah. Hopefully that worked out really, really well. Okay, off we go, guys. Take it easy.